For over 900 years, the Castle pub stood stoically overlooking the town of Runcorn, a dramatic symbol of strength and protection, but also fear in the eyes of those that would be trialled and executed here. Used as a courthouse for centuries, the pub has the original 300-year-old prison cells in the basement, and the courtroom was based on the first floor, which is now the restaurant and bar area. Criminals would be held in the underground cells beneath the courthouse, tried on the upper floors, marched down the staircase at the front of the building, and hung from the gallows on the hill opposite. With 2 human skeletons being unearthed on the castle grounds in 2015, and a multitude of accounts of unexplainable events from both guests and staff, the intrigue around this location continues to grow. Tonight, we investigate both the Halton Castle pub and its grounds, alongside afterlife and spooky events.
Female inside. Okay.
Shut up! Were we to witness the common sighting of a lady in white, the dark figure appearing from the stone walls, or experience the reported sudden bursts of cold air? As with all of our investigations, we expect nothing but hope for everything, as we aim to document the reflection of a real paranormal investigation, bringing you the highlights of exactly how it happened. Join us as we document our first investigation at the Castle pub, Halton. With the pub itself being an 18th century converted courthouse, those up for trial would be held in the cells within the basement. However, we were told that there were additional cells within the grounds surrounding the courthouse. These were situated beneath the remains that are on screen now. This is also where the 2 skeletons were discovered during reservations. We opened the investigation with an Estes session outside in this location, where I, Axel, would relay any words heard through the spirit box to the group that would be calling out for communication. I would be wearing headphones and closing my eyes to not know what the group were asking, as we were looking for intelligent responses in relation to the building or the surrounding areas.
Are there any... Sorry. No, go for it. I was just going to say, are there any spirits here? We're here to see who's in the cells. We hear that
Male, John.
Oh, alright.
There you go.
John, are you here? Can you confirm that is you I'm talking to, please?
Female, April.
Can you
What's the little girl's name?
I don't know.
Hopefully April.
I'm sure it was April.
Can you tell me what you're here for? Why are you here?
How old are
Male,
you?
100 men.
100 men.
Is that how many men were put to the gallows?
Why were you here?
Male, here.
That's a here.
Yeah.
Male, sounds like only here.
I don't know why.
Why were you here?
Can
Did-
you tell us why you're here, please?
Female, all year.
You've been here all year.
Why?
Why are you here?
Male, locked in.
Locked in.
Ah,
Were you-
so-
Were you a criminal? What was your crime?
Female, understand.
We do. What
Ah.
was your?
Male, love.
Oh,
Conversation.
don't know.
Male, no female, male.
Yeah.
Are you talking to us or to each other?
Female imported.
It sounds like they're describing why they're locked up and,
Yeah.
and how long they
Did
were
you
locked up.
import something that you shouldn't have?
Female liberalism.
Excuse me, female, but what does that mean? Can you just tell me?
Liberalism. It'll be something to do with liberation, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Got to say, I teach English. I've never heard that.
Liberalism is a political and moral philosophy based on the rights of the individual, liberty, consent of the governed, political equity, and the right to private property.
Were you arrested for your liberalism?
That's a good word.
Female, yes.
Oh! Jackpot! April, I'm going to assume I'm talking to April. How old are you? Could you give us a number?
Female, sounded like 11.
Oh, what the hell? Well done, you.
How did a female at 11 come out with liberalism, but I'm 42 and never heard that word.
They had elocution lessons back then.
How many of us are there?
Outside right now.
Female, me.
Where are you? Could you show us where you are?
Female, look up.
That's the castle, isn't it? Are you in the old castle?
Come on.
Have you done it?
Can you show us where you are?
Square.
Square.
Look at the end of my torch.
Oh, you've got squares. Ooh, it's alright. Alright, now we've got squares.
April, if we're still talking to April, where do you want us to look? Left or right?
I should be amazed if something shoots.
Female, there.
There.
Where we're shining our torches?
Yeah. Can you make one of the curtains move?
Female, inside.
Shut up! No!
Obviously that's someone just turned the light on, but
Oh!
fantastic, absolute timing.
Oh my god. Did someone just turn the lights on where you are, April?
With the lights coming on at the exact same time as an intelligent response that indicated it would during the Estes session, we could say that this was more than coincidence. However, without having a camera set up in that particular room, we cannot completely confirm or deny if a human had physically turned the light on or if it was done by a spirit.
Female, inside.
Shut up! No!
Oh,
And
right. I
we
did
were
keep
saying,
that. I was
look
like, what
to
was
our
that?
left or look to our right to find you, because over there where we're pointing our things, we went, can you do something inside? And you went, now, and as you said now, the lights came on.
No way.
Swear to God.
We did ask the rest of the group if anyone was in that room or turned the light on, which they all denied. And as exciting as this moment was for the group outside, unfortunately, we would not be able to confidently call this paranormal.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to the right, we've seen something there,
Yeah.
but it could have been
Ah.
a person reaching in and switching a light on.
No, but the lights aren't there. The lights are over here by the door,
Right.
or the ones in the bar are in their actual bar. There's no lights or anything in here. This bit here.
Or do you think it was somebody moving in there?
I don't. So
It's possible,
people
but what
coming
did it
down,
look
they're
like?
coming
Did it
from
look
Yeah,
like a
I was
hand?
going to say,
Hand
by the
coming
look
up
of
to the
it,
window.
everyone's coming from this side.
Going to
so-
the window?
Yeah, in the bottom right corner of.
So after an interesting Estes session, we moved on into the judge's office, which is now used as a storage area, where we were trying to make communication with any spirits within the building or perhaps experience any residual energy within the room.
Do we have the judge with us? We're currently sat in your chamber. Could you let us know how the people... Huh.
Okay. That's super interesting as well, because even when you sat down next to that one, it wasn't...
Didn't go off.
Yeah, it didn't go
And
off.
no
so-
one-
I've had those cat balls on the table, switched on outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If the judge is with us, could you set that ball off again, please? We are still in your chamber.
Judge, are you making the ball in front of me flash?
I've got one in front of me as well. Could you touch that? Do I have one in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was lying there? Yay!
Thank you.
That's mad.
Okay, the one in front of me is turned back off now. Could you touch that one now, please? Can we see them both flashing together? Or could you touch the one that you keep touching again, please?
Not to sound like a demanding woman, but could you touch the green light in the middle?
Oh God. You know, when was this judge active?
Oh?
Like, when would he have been a judge? When was this building a courthouse and all that?
I don't actually know.
Would it have been like before or after Henry VIII is my question.
After, I'm guessing.
Yeah, after Henry VIII. Okay. Was this... What, do we have a name for the judge, or is it just the judge?
I think there was multiple.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ask the random man that's...
No,
I've
it's
got the
alright.
name
We'll
of.
just refer. If there were any judges here, could you knock once if you were Catholic, or twice if you were Protestant?
There's two. I've just heard two knocks.
Two from here.
Yeah.
I did.
Where did it come from?
Over here.
If there were any judges here, could you knock once if you were Catholic, or twice if you were Protestant?
There's two.
I've just heard two knocks.
Two from here.
Yeah.
I did.
If there were any judges here, could you knock once if you were Catholic, or twice if you were Protestant? If that was you confirming the question, could you do that again for us, please? Likes the ball.
We'll use this ball that's flashing for yes, and the other ball for no. So, if you are Protestant, can you make the same ball flash again, please? Sorry. Come on, babes.
With minimal activity whilst the groups were separated, we joined together in the bar area to see if our combined energy could bring a spirit forward to communicate. One of the groups that were on this investigation with us all claimed to be skeptics. And with minimal activity happening, the host decided to try the Estes method, with one of the women in that group wearing the headphones and relaying any clear words. Would this session turn them into believers?
Is that in reverse?
Yeah,
Sounds like it's getting a bit of music. Oh.
you'll still get bits of music, but it won't
Yeah.
make sense.
No. Spirits, can you say hello, Carly, to the lady with the headphones on? Go through the spirit box and talk to her. She can hear you. Thank you.
That's a thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was clear as
That
yeah, over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering it's in reverse as well.
You were something before it, but I couldn't hear what it was.
Does she know she's supposed to be saying that out?
I was
Yeah.
thinking.
But if she doesn't believe that it's real, will she
Yeah.
say anything?
Will she say it?
Well, I don't think she'll say anything.
You alright?
What happened?
She said Margaret.
Margaret!
It said what?
Margaret!
Marvelous.
Now do you believe?
It should have said Callie.
What happened? She went like, what happened? What's significant about Margaret?
Not Margaret.
It is worth noting that the spirit box was on a reverse setting, therefore no words, if any, should naturally come through. However, we did have the name Margaret after a period of silence.
You alright?
What happened?
She said Margaret.
Margaret!
It said what?
Margaret!
After the group had settled down from the fright, the historian confirmed that this is not a known name at this location. But that's not to say that it's completely irrelevant. When giving out this energy, it can open a door to any potential spirits to come through. But we also need to think about the amount of people that have passed through the building, or have been trialed in the building, and the history of the surrounding area. However, we cannot confirm this moment to be neither a spirit communicating or audio pareidolia, due to the session being cut short by the fright.
You alright?
What happened?
She said Margaret.
Margaret!
It said what?
Margaret!
Marvelous.
Now do you believe?
For the final part of the investigation, we descended into the basement, which used to be the cells. Could we communicate with spirits that were once on trial and held within these cells?
Make your presence known to us.
Can you copy me?
Are the guards here? Any people worked in the castle? Not here for much longer. Do you wish to tell us your story? Can you copy me? Can you knock on this door? They don't feel anything, to be honest. I'm just trying to trigger something, but if anyone wants to go back
It doesn't
up, maybe.
feel weird down here.
No, it doesn't.
So we want to make the way up and see if we can.
Yeah, so you get it important.
With not much activity in this location at all, you may naturally ask the question, is this place even haunted? And we can neither confirm or deny this from just the one investigation in this building. We believe that activity can differ depending on the group on the night, the energy within the group, the investigative techniques, and perhaps some luck. There is no correct formula to paranormal investigations, and even though there was minimal activity, we can't deny the feeling that this building gave us as individuals, which was one of intrigue and a definite presence at points, which was perhaps observing us as guests or hiding in the shadows. We would investigate the castle in Halton again, as we believe that every location requires at least 2 visits, but also we can't deny that feeling and that presence that we both agreed to have felt. So with all our investigations, our motto is to expect nothing but hope for everything, with an open mind and positive energy. Not all investigations are going to be full of activity, but that's the real side of paranormal investigating. And until next time, we'll see you on the other side.